everyone. Today in math we are going to be looking at comparing numbers or inequalities where we have to fill in a number to make the number sentence true. Now when we did comparing numbers in class, we did this as a little bit extra, maybe with bigger numbers. So you could always in your packet work today change the numbers up a little bit to make them bigger if you want more of a challenge. But here's a couple key words. Inequalities is where the two sides are not equal. One side is less or greater than the other. So it's inequality, not equal. And then, of course, we have to look at comparing numbers to figure out what would work for each of the inequalities. So, it's been a while since we've done math this way, so get your whiteboard ready or get your paper and pencil ready, and you can push pause while you do that, and then we're going to be doing a lot of practices together. Okay, so you need something to write with today. And I'm going to do examples that are similar to that on the page. This isn't going to be a very long lesson because it's something we've already done together. And it's more of a review and extra practice in case you didn't get it. All right, here's an example. We have 3 plus blank is less than 9. So we got to think it through. This side or this side would be smaller. Well, there's your less than pointed this way. So this side has to be smaller than this side. So could this side be 1? Is 1 less than 9? Yep. But could we get 1 by doing 3 plus something? So let's think. Could I put a 1 in the space? 3 plus 1, so this side together is 4, is less than 9. Does that work? Sure does. Let's put 4, because I just said 4. This side's, you got to do the total. It's not 4 is less than 9. It's just like when we looked at the balance beam with the equal sign. This whole thing has to be less than this whole thing. And this whole thing's already done for us. So what's this side? 7. 7 is less than 9. Check. So I could put a 4 in this space. Do you see how more than one thing could work? So far a 1 and a 4 would work. Now I'm going to put a 6. So this whole side is what? 3 plus 6 is 9. 9 is less than 9. Nope. Too much. Those are what? Equal. So I know 6 is too much. So then if I put 7, 3 plus 7 is 10. Is 10 less than 9? Nope. So I've gone too far. So I know I could put a 1. What about 5? 3 plus 5 is 8. 8 is less than 9. That would work. So a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, or a 5 could work in this problem. Okay, for the next one, I'm going to write it, and you are going to put an answer, and then, of course, because there's so many different answers that will work, I'm going to keep the numbers smaller, because when I do the real big ones, we could have 100 or 1,000 different answers that are correct. Okay, now for you to figure it out, you can always push pause if you need more think time. So what I will do is I'll hold it up like I did before. I will lay it down, put what I put, and you get bonus points if you put the exact answer I do, even though there's not just one exact answer for these. When it's an equal sign, you have to make it exactly perfect, so there's only one answer, but when it's an inequality, there could be way more than one answer. Okay, so I'm going to put it down and I'm going to put mine. You ready? Remember, if you ever need more time, you just push pause. That's the, again, I've said this a million times in these videos, that's the privilege of a video. You have all the time you need. Ready? Did you also put 10? If you did, you get bonus points. I don't know what the bonus points will go towards, but you get bonus points. I put 10 because, just like the balance beam, the one whole side goes together and the other whole side goes together. And if I read this sign, this is greater than this. So let's see if I was right. 4 plus 10 is 14. 14 is greater than 12. Correct. What if I put 6? 4 plus 6 is 10 total. Is 10 greater than 12? No. What's the smallest number that you could put in that space that would make this greater than 12? A good hint is figure out what number would make it the same as 12 and then go one more. Have you got it? Ready? 9. 4 plus 8 would be the same as 12, so 4 plus anything more than 8 would make it greater than 12. So you could have 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, blah, 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 all the way up to a bazillion. All right, you ready? Okay, I'm going to put a new one, and you will put your answer. Here's your new one. Think about it, write it down. I will write my own. It said 11 is greater than 3 plus something. Ready? There's mine. So we have a total of 11 is greater than, I put 3 plus 0. What's 3 plus 0? Just 3. So is 11 greater than 3? Yes. What's the biggest number you could put in the space that would still make it true? I'm going to write it, you write it, and then we'll see if you were correct. The biggest number that could go in the space and still have the sentence be true. Ready? Did you get 7? Because 11 is greater than, the biggest number that it's greater than is 10. Because anything bigger than 10 would be more than 11. It's got to be 11 is greater than 10 total. We already had 3. 3 plus 7 makes that 10. If I put anything bigger like 8, 3 plus 8 is 11. Is 11 greater than 11? No. And then if I put 9, it'd be even bigger, and 10, and so on. So you could put any number in here between 0 and 7 would be correct. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If you had any of those originally, you were correct. All right, we're going to do just 2 more. Again, we're doing them kind of like the packet, mostly single digit, a couple double digit. I will, after these 2, give a couple challenges for those of you who just love it. All right, here's my next problem. Let's read it together. 15 is greater than 5 plus something. Not 15 is greater than 5. It's got to be greater than the whole thing over here. And you can think, if you couldn't think right away greater than, look at, it's eating the bigger number, so this is the greater number. Okay, you write down yours. You might have been able to tell what I wrote. Let's see if you match and get those bonus points that count for nothing. Ready? 15 is greater than 5 plus 1. What's 5 plus 1 as a group? 6. 15 is greater than 6. All right, on your board, write the biggest number that it could be and still be true. You got it? You ready? If not, push pause if you're still thinking. Ready? 9. 15 is greater than, the biggest number that 15 is greater than is 14. So my total over here, the biggest it could be is 14, and 5 plus 9 is 14. 5 plus 8 is 13. That would be true, and you could go all the way down to 0. Now, if you went bigger and went 10, 5 plus 10 is 15. Is 15 greater than 15? No, that's equal. If I did 11, got even bigger. 15 is greater than 16? Nope. So 9 is the biggest number you could put in there and still have it true. Okay, we'll do one more that's like your IPS practice. Hold on, I think what I wrote is on the book. I better change that. Ooh, here's one for you. Why do I have this kind of smile on my face like 8 plus what's this sign? Coming from here. 8 plus is less than 10. So this side has to be less than 10. If you need more think time, push pause. You ready? I bet a bunch of you are going to match me on this. Why? Because that's the only thing that works. Less than 10 could be 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are all less than 10, but we already have 8. So how? Oh, I'm sorry. There were 2 answers. Some of you right now are probably screaming at the screen going, no, Miss Harmon, I had a different right answer. 8 plus 1 is 9. 9 is less than 10. Okay, can I hear you screaming at me that 0 would also work? 8 plus 0 is 8. 8 is less than 10. All right, now I'm going to mix it up a little bit. Only one like this because there's so many different answers that could work that you'll never be able to do it without me being able to look at your board to check you. Or I'm sorry, you won't know if you're right. Watch this one. 1 plus something is greater than 4 plus something. If you start to get confused, shut the video off and go to the practice. The practice is what we've been doing, so I don't want to confuse you. But if what we had been doing, you're like, well, I'm snoring over here, bored to death, then go ahead and try some of these. Okay, I'm going to put boxes around it to show you how to think it through. Remember, whenever you've got your sign, the whole side here and the whole side here count as different groups. So 1 plus something, this thing must be greater than this thing. Okay, write what your answer is. And again, I'm not going to be able to tell you if you're right or wrong, but I'll show you mine, and then you can think through yours. Here's mine. I did 10 and 2 because on this side, 1 plus 10 is 11, and 11 is greater than 4 plus 2, which is 6. Do you see how you have to do them as groups? Okay, one more like that. And you can always create these yourself. A lot of you have an adult at home with you during the day that you could give them to them to do, or you could do them yourself and then have them check them. Ooh, you know what? I didn't do anything with minus, so let's do a couple minus ones. Six minus blank is greater than 2. So this group, once you do the math of the minus, must still be greater than 2. Put what you think. I'm ready. Push pause if you need to. Ready? I put 0. Because 6 minus 0 is still the whole 6. 6 is greater than 2. If I put a 1 in there, it'd be 5. 5 is greater than 2. If I put a 2 in there, 6 minus 2 is 4. 4 is greater than 2. If I put a 3 in there, 6 minus 3 is 3. So 3 is greater than 2. If I put a 4 in there, 6 minus 4 is 2. Is 2 greater than 2? Nope, I've run out of possibilities. So I could put 0, 1, 2, or 3. All right, now I'm going to do one that mixes them both, plus and minus. Are you ready? Get some craziness going on in here today. So find your sign, and then you got to know it's pointed this way, so that means this side is smaller. So whatever this is must be less than whatever this side totals. Get a good look at that. Push pause if you need to keep it up to write it down. And then I'm going to lay it down and put my answer. Are you ready? Now this one has so many possibilities. So you just have to listen to the explanation and see if what you did fits. Ready? I did 13 minus 13 is less than 6 plus 5. Because this side now is just 0. Less than this side, 6 plus 5 is 11. Of course, 0 is less than 11. So you might put boxes around yours and then reread it with this symbol. 0 is less than 11. And if it checks out up here, that means down here is correct if you did your adding and subtracting right. Okay? Well, I hope you had fun with that. And I look forward to doing more videos with you and more math. And then this week we had some science tomorrow. Yay! And we're going to be able to maybe get some more science and social studies in because your new packets have those. So, very exciting. If you haven't done your reading, I will see you in that lesson. And at the end, just be ready for some craziness. Crazy is like my word of the day today. All right, guys. Bye.